Manchester City won by 2-0. Riyad Mahrez scored in that as well, as he did in the Premier League game on Thursday evening. So it's another battle of the Blues, Stuart.
Certainly is. And Chelsea actually played well in that game in the Carabao Cup, particularly in the first half. Man City eventually won the game, but it was very tight.
Walker going in quickly and powerfully. James was on his way back after the injury that kept him out of the World Cup. They both missed the World Cup with England, incidentally. Well, here's Palmer put through, and he's hit the side netting. And you say without making anything, they made something then.
They're discussing, can we really shoot from this distance, or does it need to be clipped into the box? No.
Mahrez decides to have a shot. Well, that's extraordinary. He's done it to Chelsea again. It was certainly in his range. And Riyad Mahrez, in these 3 games, in a short space of time between these two clubs, has scored in all of them.
Well, it doesn't come much better than that. The question was it too far out? Well, it certainly wasn't, was it? He just wraps his foot round it. Just watch here. It goes down the side of the wall, over the wall. It goes over the wall.
Well, the distance helped, Stuart, didn't it? Because there was time for it to go up and back down again.
And it beats the goalkeeper, Kepa, who takes one step across but can't get there with the dive. It's a brilliant free kick. Conor Gallagher did everything to try and jump and get a block in, but there was no stopping that. Brilliant from Riyad Mahrez. Just brushed the head of Conor Gallagher, just his hairline.
Yeah, could have done with a player with a tighter haircut, perhaps. Maybe Kepa might have got a grab of it, but it was a brilliant free kick. And if there's one man who's the scourge of Chelsea at the moment, the technique, moves well, he's had a chance already in this game. Kanji going towards the near post, and Laporte going in, Rodri's there, shot from Alvarez. Mahrez was aiming for Bernardo Silva. He's now involved. Rodri. Call that a natural position. And Rob Jones, when he looks at it, I agree with you, Stuart. He's punched the ball away, hasn't he?
He's using his arms, but his arms are away from his body. Under the current laws, this will be a handball, this will be a penalty. And Laporte doesn't foul him. That's another question. I don't think there's any sort of foul by Laporte.
VAR decision penalty for handball.
Julian Alvarez with almost half an hour gone. With this penalty, oh, and he nearly got there. Marisa Balaga, well, he did get there, but he couldn't keep it down. It is 2-0, and Alvarez is back from the World Cup with a successful spot kick.
It wasn't the perfect penalty by any means. Kepa got a good dive in, got that bottom hand to it, but not a strong enough bottom hand. All the antics and all the mind games, Alvarez makes it 2-0. What a few weeks it's been for him. Should actually save it once he gets there. So that bottom hand should get it and push it away.
He got the reach, but not the strength. That's a dangerous piece of calling on the ball by Jorginho. Alvarez, and in again.
Koulibaly just about did enough.
To Riyad Mahrez. Goes again. And, it's not catchable. He wonders what Chelsea can do in these circumstances. Walker. Nice for him to be back playing in the stadium again. And Rodri, I don't think Pep Guardiola would be too pleased about. Rodri a bit more purposeful. And finding Mahrez. Got Hall in his sights. And Walker arriving, and Foden turns in, and it's 3-0 Manchester City. They're cutting Chelsea apart here. Too easy.
Just look at the timing of the pass from Mahrez. He gets it absolutely right. Bernardo Silva is occupying Hall, so Hall can't come too wide. Goes in again, Hall. He has to, because Bernardo Silva's in a dangerous position. Now the switch of play. Walker makes the run. Kovacic can't get there. Maybe Koulibaly could have come out and tried to block it. He doesn't do so. And Phil Foden just almost standing there. There's the way to pass, the angle of pass, brilliant from Man City, not good from Chelsea.
Well, one of the many reasons why the City fans love Phil Foden is that he does score goals. It's his 9th of the season. And in that respect, he outstrips the likes of Grealish and even Bernardo Silva. It's not necessarily a positive, but I'm sure he will accentuate the positive as well, because once they got going, this rearranged Manchester City team, they have looked as good as any Manchester City team under the Guardiola regime, with Mahrez starting it off with a phenomenal free kick. Yeah, it took a little nick off the wall, but it's still a brilliant effort. Julian Alvarez arriving back from the World Cup, getting himself a rather fortunate penalty in his conversion of it after handball by his Mount. Maybe a chance to get further forward, and he and Rodri here. That's a legacy of what happened a minute or so ago.
Should probably be a yellow card for Rodri. Yeah, and he's got one.
Looking for the movement of Mount. Two England internationals combining nicely. Humphries then, recovered. Mahrez across to Cancelo. Puffing it about again.
He gets the yellow card.
He was only a substitute in the FA Cup final, the 6-0, but he came on and scored against Watford 4 years ago in May. And there's a foul by Bernardo Silva and a yellow card, and Chelsea taking the free kick quickly. Hutchinson. Azpilicueta, that's the sort of pass that Manchester City play very well. The Chelsea captain didn't play so well. Information of Bernardo's booking, and then he's not there, and it's another one, and then it's another one. It wears you out mentally as well as physically. Here's Mahrez looking for more. I wonder. Marisa Balaga had a look anxiously over his right shoulder.
Well, you knew as soon as he took that step onto his left foot, he was going to try and bend it into the corner. Silva plays it to him. Just goes inside the first challenge of Gallagher. Tries to use the next defender on the side of the goalkeeper. It was a good effort from Riyad Mahrez.
Mount off. Maker. Azpilicueta. His international colleague Laporte slipped. Hutchinson. It's not the same Manchester City that lined up in the Premier League. Bernardo Silva. And down goes Foden. And the referee has given another penalty to Manchester City. They've restricted their forward momentum in the second half, but they burst through then. And Azpilicueta is still burning with it, not a sense of injustice, I don't think, indignation maybe. Let's have a look at it, Stu.
Well, Bernardo Silva plays the right ball. Yeah, there is a clip.
Quite a high ratio. What's he going to do with this one? 6 minutes to go. Mahrez finds the back of the net. And it's Chelsea, doesn't miss against them.
Again, try to play a few mind games, quite down the middle, but close to it. Hit with power, hit with good height. No stopping that. Almost take a risk when you try and go into the roof of the net. You don't get underneath it too much. And a very good penalty. And a real thumping for Chelsea here.
Penalties. Cancelo's going to get booked for that. Threatening a potential counter-attack.
And when they didn't have the ball, he went to right back. When they did have the ball, he came into that central midfield area.
Well, Chelsea go out to Manchester City again in a domestic cup competition. It was 2-0 in the Carabao in November. It's 4-0 here. In the 3 games, counting the Premier League game just 3 days ago, Mahrez has scored in all of them. He's got 2 today. Mahrez on the score sheet, on the penalty spot. Foden got a goal and won the penalty, the only goal of the second.